Sagittarius, happy birthday and welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-December 2023 love reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all that. For those of you new to the channel, source will be in front of us. It's what I call the bridge and gap spread. And the way it works is to look at the past, present, future energies between you and your main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards as well for some additional insight, and that's where the bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. As far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot. On the right side, we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as the energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like that's the way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that away, we'll get started. Alright, past energy on your side, we have the Eight of Cups. So this is actually a Pisces energy here. And to me, this says that you might have moved away from this connection with this person in the past. You might have just felt like you were just giving more in the connection, right? Not necessarily getting enough back in return. And I do have to say, for a smaller group of you, this could just be saying that you might have left a different connection behind when you cross paths with this person. But either way, it feels like there was a connection that you left behind for sure. Feeling like there wasn't enough fulfillment coming your way and feeling like you were over-giving in this situation. Alright. Past energy on their side, we have the Fool. So yeah, this could just point to maybe why you might have felt that you weren't getting enough back from this person, right? Because this could have been a person who had a lot of things going on, right? We see all those birds there, which could point to communication. Could just be saying that they might have taken on a lot of things, right? Always on the go. One of those types of dynamics to where you felt like, okay, well, this person can't necessarily give back to the connection in the way that I would need, right? So it could have just been a disconnect as far as that goes. Alright, present energy on your side, we have the King of Coins. So this is a Taurus energy here. So it could just be saying that in the meantime, after walking away from that connection, seeking something more emotionally fulfilling, you might have actually just shifted a lot of your energy towards your career and finances. And if that's the case, it looks like you might have had a lot of success within doing so as well. So I could just have you feeling in a much firmer energy at this time, but still not necessarily putting energy toward this connection, but more if that was just what you started to put your energy toward as you moved away from the connection. Right. Present energy on their side, we have the Seven of Wands. So this could represent this person possibly coming back into the picture, right? So like I said, this person seems like they were always on the go, right? Always had a lot of things going on. So this could just be saying that maybe now they've gotten to a point where they've accumulated some successes as well, and now due to that, they do feel like they're also able to be a bit more settled in their energy. So that could represent them coming back around to you. Now, for some of you, this could represent physical distance as well, right? Given that we do see the train in the background there, so maybe that was part of the split between the two of you. If you were living in different areas, right, that could have been what was causing some issues with the connection. And given that no matter where you are in the world, there's some kind of holidays in December. Could even just be saying that maybe you guys are reconnecting over the holidays, right, if you're going back to a mutual place. But yeah, that's what I see with that. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Nine of Staves. So this is actually a Sagittarius energy here. Represents the middle 10 degrees of Sagittarius. So if that's your Sagittarius placement, you might feel this energy a little bit more. But yeah, this looks like a very guarded energy, right? So like I said, looks like you guys might have already moved away from the connection and fast, feeling like there wasn't enough emotional reciprocation within the connection, shifted your focus more to your finances, your career, and looked like you had some success there. Like I said, it looks like this person's back in the picture. I mean, on top of what we were already talking about, there's the Mercury retrograde coming up as well, which will end up in your sign, so wouldn't be too surprising as far as that goes to see someone from your past come back around. But yeah, it looks like you're just really guarded around it. And to me, this says that you probably do still feel like a passionate energy toward this person, but you just might feel like it's better to keep it at a distance, right? Like you might feel like that's in your better good. All right, and future energy on their side, we have deft. So yeah, to me, this is one of those things which they're most likely obviously picking up on the energy that you're going to be in, right? Feeling very guarded toward the connection. And maybe that's not something that they're accustomed to, right? Because, like I said, it looks like they have a lot of things going on, a lot of communication, right? So maybe they just generally hit it off very well with people, right? So they might not be used to someone being very guarded with them. So, so even if you don't necessarily feel like you are shutting the connection out completely, because that could be a bit of a foreign energy to them, they might view it that way, right? But in any event, it looks like there's not necessarily excitement around feeling like the connection's over on their part, but it does look like that is what they're going to feel from the energy that you're giving out in the future. All right. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Nine of Arrows. So this is a Gemini energy here. So it's actually the exact opposite of the Nine of Staves that we saw in the future on your side. So yeah, this could just be saying that you might be feeling nudged to communicate with this person, right? Maybe around what your concerns are, to let them know, like, hey, yeah, I feel the attraction for you, right? But I'm looking for something more serious, more stable, and it doesn't seem like that's the energy that you're in, right? So it could just be one of those things where maybe being nudged to do so. So at the very least, give yourself closure, or for some of you to see, like, hey, would this person be willing to meet you there, right? Bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Six of Swords. So if we look at the artwork here, looks like two people trying to meet, right? Trying to partner up, trying to connect with each other. So to me, that at least shows that there's an indicator that if you were to express your needs to this person, that they would attempt to reciprocate, right? So super generic way this could play out, right? Let's say, like I said, if this person was just coming across as very outgoing, right, and they might have pulled you in initially, and you guys hit it off really well with the casual connection, right, and things seem to be going great, but at a certain point you decided that you wanted something more fulfilling, right? It's not necessarily that this person wouldn't be able to do that, but to them, they feel like, hey, we met at a casual level in the beginning, things were going great. Maybe that's all this person wants as well, so they might not even think to, oh, let's take it to another level. That might not be their default. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not something they would consider, but just something that's just how they naturally operate. So unless it's expressed to them like, hey, I'm interested in some more, it's not even something that would necessarily cross their mind. All right, moving on to the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Oracle cards deck. We're looking for a single card here. All right, and next we'll see what we get from the Wisdom Oracle deck. Same situation, we're just going to pull a single card from here, and we'll read the messages from both cards and wrap the reading up with that. All right, that one there. So first we'll see if we get from what we got, rather, from the Messages of Love. Okay, we have self-care. And see if we can get that to focus. There we go. It says clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. So interesting message there, right? Because on one end, it looks like you've already gone that path, right? Where, like I said, it looks like you withdrew, started to focus more on yourself. For a lot of you, it looks like that meant putting more energy toward career and finances, right? For a lot of you, it looks like you've already gone there, right? But for others of you, it could just be saying that if that's not already what it's pointing to for the present and more for the future energy, it could just be saying that before you do completely close off to it, right? Maybe it's just better to create a little bit of distance and really think it through before you do so. And let's see. All right. From the Wisdom Oracle, we have New Life. There's the artwork, and the number is 39. So we'll see what this has to say. Okay, the relationship message says new energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnership in all forms. So yeah, like I said, it could just be one of those things where, to be fair, if you did disconnect in the past, I could see if you were looking for something more serious. Yes, the energy we see here doesn't seem to give off that impression that that's something that they would be able to meet you halfway on. But like I said, seeing the Seven of Wands here looks like some growth. And then in the future, it looks like there's a genuine disappointment on their part if you do seem to block off the connection. So it could just be as simple as, like we said, having that conversation with them to at least let them know, right? If nothing else, that'll eliminate the what ifs, right? Even if they say to you, well, yeah, I'm not really looking for something serious, at least then you'll know for sure. And then you can fully release the thought of this becoming something. But if not, right, maybe they will be willing to meet you halfway, which the bottom of that card on their side seems to point to. So hopefully that resonates with you guys. Happy birthday. Hope you guys have a good holiday season and New Year, and I'll see you guys next month. All right, bye.